We've left Port Sandwich and we're heading for Gaspard Bay. There was not much information on Gaspard Bay, so there's nothing really terribly interesting here. But apparently it does see a lot of dugongs, although we never saw any while we're here. A few schools of fish and schools of children. We had 2 lots of kids come and see us, which you'll see soon. But yeah, not a lot else apart from it being very comfortable, very good holding. Again, we got beautiful weather here, just like in, well, the last part of Port Sandwich. So this carried on that good weather. Anyway, we only stayed here for one night. We were only here for one night. We actually done a runner because we kept getting inundated with kids, so we thought, oh well, time to move on, and we headed off to the Maskelyne Islands, which is coming up soon. So we're in this new anchorage, and oh my god, it's noisy. These crazy kids, the lengths they go to. So anyway, they all made it on board after washing their feet, and what I thought was washing their feet, it never came off, so it was actually stains. Bye! Well, that was pretty special, having those kids come on board, and they were very quiet. They just whispered, but as soon as they got off the dinghy, blah, 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 they just, man, I can still hear them in there now. But anyway, what they seemed to love, even over the sweets, was clothes. They were into the clothes, far out. They folded them up nicely and gave them a hug. But yeah, man, when you saw what they were dressed, you probably just did see what they were dressed in. You can see why they love clothes so much. Anyway, Fran was the star as usual, giving away the clothes. But yeah, this is where we're at. Oh, I can't remember the name of this place. I'll put it, insert it down here. But yeah, it's another very calm anchorage. A little bit of breeze, not much, but enough. It doesn't get much more magical than this. School of fish there, another school over there. And it doesn't get much calmer. A gorgeous spot. Yeah, I'm watching. So the girls from yesterday must have told the boys about us in the bay, and there was these 2 guys the next morning hanging out of a tree, calling out and getting our attention.
Wow. Thank you. Cheers. Oh, so good.
So coconuts don't get any fresher than that. Anyway, these boys wanted to take us for a walk, and they wanted to go to the boat, so we took them to the boat. So what this guy here is doing is he's found a coconut that has fallen on the ground and started sprouting, and they eat these ones. They're basically marshmallow, coconut marshmallow, consistency and taste. Okay, you going for a swim?
This place.
Yeah?
To swim.
Ah.
To swim. Swim. Maskelyne. Routine price.
So we're off to Ulio Island. I didn't do any droning here, so I grabbed some satellite imagery off the net. This is where we anchor, and Pescarus Village is where we're going to visit in a minute. And there was a bunch of surf sites here that certainly showed potential. So this is Jimmy, and within 20 minutes of us anchoring, he was on us, seeing if we want to go and do a Dugong tour with him. So there was another boat in the bay, so to make it worthwhile for Jimmy, we went and saw them to see if they were interested, and they were. So the kids gave it to you.
Yeah. That poor bird wasn't in good shape yesterday.
Yeah, but now it's coming back to life.
Yeah?
And we love him.
Oh wow.
His name's Nick.
Got a mascot, Nick, eh?
Oh, yeah, we've got a new crewmate.
Nick, what is it? Parakeet?
I reckon it's coconut larakeet.
Yeah, coconut larakeet.
Yep.
So that was an interesting boat. They had 2 Frenchies and a Finnish guy. Finnish guy was the captain. So this is actually a sandbar, and it's quite interesting because it doesn't actually show up on any of the satellite imagery. So it's actually a new thing, and the fact it's got greenery on it, yeah, it's pretty crazy. So this is Pescarus Village. We're heading in here to go and see Jimmy, to let him know that the other boat was keen to come on the Dugong tour tomorrow. But when we got here, Jimmy was keen to show us around. So who are we to argue with that? They're really jammed in. But everyone was super happy, as we're finding the entire Vanuatu people, or the NiVans, as they're called. Man, yeah, such a happy bunch of people. So cool to be here and explore and be shown around. And this is a kava bar. The houses, the walls here, you'll see they're all woven. They're actually, this is the church, and see the bell there. Very nice church, this place had. But anyway, all the walls are woven out of stripped bamboo. So they strip it, and then they weave the bamboo to make the walls, just a lot stronger than flax, I suppose. And all their water came out of wells. I can't help but think that these wells, A, they're dangerous, but B, have got a lot of salt content to them. Yeah. Must be the outhouse. No, I was talking to the camera, as usual. So this really was an outstanding village. They kept their properties very tidy. There was virtually no rubbish around. The gardens were done, and they were very welcoming. Fresh donuts. Look at that. Ready to go. What's going on over there? Some bread. Making bread. Another thing we find with the NiVans is not many of them speak English, and if they can't talk to you, they just say yes. Everything's yes, yes, even if they got no idea what you're talking about. Yes. It's so funny. So we're in a new bay. I'll put the name down here. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, beautiful place. Stunning villages. They're, man. People in Vanuatu are so friendly. I know I've probably said that before, but wow. Anyway, it's Monday morning, about 8 o'clock. We're going to try and find some dugongs with Jimmy today. He took us for a tour around his village yesterday, so you hopefully have just seen that. But anyway, today's Dugong day, and hopefully clams too. They've got a clam sanctuary here that we're going to go and visit. So yeah, so hopefully it doesn't rain. It was raining overnight. Seems to be cleared up now. So we're off to hunt down some dugongs. Jimmy's hired this boat and driver. We pay Jimmy, Jimmy pays them. And yeah, this is the Dugong capital of Vanuatu. Unfortunately for us, on this day we couldn't find any dugongs. We do actually see one soon, but I'll show you that. But so we ended up snorkeling on this reef just to do something with the trip, and come across this cool stingray. Yeah, that was the highlight of the trip, really. But yeah, dugongs, I'm not going to explain much about them because I haven't given up on trying to track these things down yet. But just think of them, of the cow of the sea. They eat seagrass. Well, anyway, maybe we'll find them next time. We'll have better luck. So these clownfish were particularly beautiful with their stripes. Did you know in enemy fish there is 30 different species of an enemy fish? They're all roughly the same size and share the same markings. So we're getting towards the end of the hunt now, and in desperation we threw the drone up in the air. I happen to have it with me, so we did manage to spot one with the drone, but by the time we got to it and jumped in the water, it was heading down. I don't know if it saw us and started to disappear, or whether it was just finished breathing and going down for another feed. So anyway, the divers missed it, but I got to see it. So that was the Dugong tour. Oh well, unfinished business. So we're heading back in now, defeated by the Dugongs, but vowing to not give up. I'm certainly wanting to see these things. It's something I want to tick off. But anyway, it's time for the Clam tour now. They've got a sanctuary here of a small amount of clams that are growing and trying to generate some income to pay for a few things. So we obliged by doing the tour. These starfish I've never seen before, so I'll have to do some research at some stage and find out what they are, but apparently they're really sharp if you stand on them. Not poisonous though. So a couple of quick facts about clams. They can reach a width of 1.4 meters. They can weigh 230 kilograms, and they can grow up to 40 centimeters in 3 years, and can live to be over 100 years old. No two clams' colours and patterns are the same. Giant clams also have pearls. Now the biggest pearl ever found was 34 kilos. It was dubbed the Pearl of Puerto, estimated to be worth $100 million, and it's 175,000 carats.
The car of the flower is like a bird, not a parrot.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome son.
Parrot.
It looks like a parrot beak, isn't it?
So we use local bamboo. Yeah.
Like a
wave.
Yeah. And next is banana, pineapple, and sorry, popo and
What is it? Papaya and...
papaya and pamplemousse.
what?
Papaya and pamplemousse.
Grapefruit. Right. So that's it for the clam tour, and on the way back to the boat we came across these two in the mangroves trying to catch some fish. Good on them. But after a bit of a kip on the boat, we went back into the village to give the clam guy a photo that he asked us if we could print off a photo, and he would like a photo of his clams. Grinding the kava. So it was about 4 PM and these guys were mixing up some kava, and they always, there's a daily ritual for them, and yeah, they were keen for us to go back later and once they'd finished and drink some kava with them. So we never actually made it back with these guys, but there's dozens of kava bars in this town. So this is the entertainment area right beside the water, and beautifully tiled too. And this photo captures the essence of village lifestyle with the smiles and the colours, and we found the clam guy to give him this photo, and a flower we'd never seen before. The community kitchen with a view. Not much freeboard on that one. Vanuatu Kava Bar. Oh, look at that.
Inspirations of my people
Okay.
in history keeps me moving. Eat my culture. Inspirations of my people in history keeps me moving in my society. The life,
In the bag.
my tradition, way
There
back
it goes.
in history.
Loading ships of copra, coconut.
The life,
Oh, there's a sailboat in the background.
my tradition, way back in history. Yaroba, Namonana, Ekasu, bring you back to my roots. FM, Nakarwai, back to my roots. Bring you back to my roots. Yaroba, Namonana, Ekasu, be the voice.
Check these guys out. So we're leaving this area way too soon. We haven't managed to explore the rest of the area yet, which is enormous. But anyway, we've got to get going. Weather's good to get us to Southwest Bay. There's a cultural show that is quite well known, and we want to get to it. We are hooked up. We've already lost one fish today. What was that? A sailfish. Snapped the hook. Almost spooled us, but this guy still got plenty of line left. He's finished his run. Be something a lot smaller. So, oh, pull him in, see what happens.
Woohoo!
Bit of meat though.
Nice one.
So we're in a new bait. Just arrived about an hour ago, or hour and a half ago. A couple of boats in here. Nailed the anchorage, sun setting between there. So it was sad to leave that last village. Again, it feels like unfinished business. It's an ass, really. They call me paparazzi. So this is Southwest Bay, and once a year they put on a cultural event to try and keep their traditions alive. Obviously they welcome the tourists, and yeah, so we go along and check it out. See you in the next one.